Right then, welcome back. Today we are gonna go and do... Where are we? That one. Race 2 of our British Endurance 1000 Pro Championship. And we are at Alton Park International. I got a bit confused then. I thought we were at Snetterton for some reason, but we're not. 20 minutes. It looks like the weather is going to be dry, or dry-ish. It's always dry-ish, isn't it? Yeah, and we better qualify this time. So at Brands, we had a few problems, didn't we, on the Indy circuit? The bike was pumping and sort of like getting a little bit of a wiggle on, and it wasn't very happy. It was having basically all sorts of problems. And what we ended up doing was mucking about with a few bits and bobs. I'll up the slipper clutch 1. That looks like it should be okay. I'm going to go a click on oil, and then I want it to understeer less, so I think I need to do that. That should hopefully sort everything out. Transmission, yeah, we've gone up on the slipper clutch. Electronics, no traction. Anti-wheelie 1, engine braking 3, yeah, right. So that's saved, which is good. Tyres, I don't think we need a hard front tyre. I'll go medium front, soft rear, and we'll see where that lands, and I will down test and adjust as we go. And we're back to the old stone cold tyres in quali. And there's another Aprilia in front of us. This should be fun. Especially with freezing cold tyres. Oh my god, it's going to be a nightmare down here. Come on. Oh my god, how fast was that in there? Do you know what? Even after running miles wide, we're not that far off. We're 4th. And that was making a right Horlicks for that last corner as well. All we need to do now is get a bit of temp in the front. I'll tell you something, it does not want to stop into there. Somehow we stuck it on pole and the bike is just trying to kill us. Quicker, 35.1. Still in that 35s though, and the AI were in the 35s as well, so we've got time for another lap, haven't we? Yes. This is going to be a bit of an interesting race, I feel. That'll do. That'll do, that's better, 34.6. I better go around and see what the pit lane's like. Right, pit lane then. Oh, we're just diving straight in. Okay, fair enough. Let's have a look. Ooh, we've got a decent gap. We've got a decent gap, which is all that matters. Yeah, that'll do. 0.8 of a second. Ooh. Question is, can we go for 20 minutes and not make a mess of it? Right, race time then. I do not know what the weather's going to do. Don't have a weather forecast. It's just cloudy. We are miles behind. I have the grand total of 7 points. Now it's 40 points for a win. So it is quite generous. Can I do it? I can't really do anything with tyres. No, I'm going to leave it on mediums. The bike setup, it's a little bit springy boingy. I might go another couple of clicks on the dampers just to try and calm it down a little bit, because it was fighting me somewhat. It wasn't the nicest. Right, 20 minutes, Alton International, we've got to win. What's the start going to be like? Probably awful. Probably not too bad. Then we're going to go full power. See how far into the race we can get, and then we'll adjust from there. Because I am not mucking about on eco mode to then end up 6 seconds behind at the pit stops and get the fueling all wrong. At least if I go hard from the start, we know how long a tank of gas lasts. Ooh, she is a little bit spicy with a full tank on. Sort that anti-wheelie out as well. Don't. Oh, that was so close to that curb. So close. These tracks are just so narrow. You can see why people come from other championships into the BSB and they think, yeah, I'll do alright. And they get here and they're like, what are we racing on here? It's like a tiny, tiny, tiny little racetrack. One lap down. 18% fuel used. Excellent. We've got about a second lead. Feels like we're relying on the electronics a massive amount to sort these bikes out. I mean, I get it. Endurance World Championship, they've got traction, some of the bikes even have ABS. Power modes, I get it. They've got all sorts to help them. Because they're monsters, 200 odd horsepower for 24 hours. It just feels like it's a bit much. Second. Is that what it's going to stay at, a second? Oh, don't run wide. It does seem to be trying to kill me a little less. As it tries to kill me. Ooh, just about perfect. 2 second gap now. They're all definitely using a lower fuel map. None of them have used as much as we have. So there's definitely 2 trains of thought here. Oh, that's going to be wide. Don't get off it. third, not second. That one mistake, that's wiped out our lead, I guess. Yep, pretty much. We need to not keep doing that as well. Cheeky little shortcuts. Because those penalties... Ooh, that's hot into there. Those penalties will add up massively. We might just make it to that 10-minute mark on this tank of gas. %50 now. Just depends when they pit as well. They don't like going down into single digits. They've got quite a big safety margin built in. Sorry, I thought that was going to spit me off. Come on. Probably the naughtiest bit of the track for the way that it wants to stop, spit you sideways. A lot of engine braking in there. Down to a 35.9. Second and a bit off quali pace, but we're not exactly pushing, and we've got a bit more fuel on. See, sometimes I want to turn the engine braking down, and others I want to turn it up. The bike's a little bit inconsistent in the way that it feels. Yeah, they're definitely using eco mode. And it's not costing them a massive amount of time, really. Not really. I mean, they're only 2.2. It was up at 3 briefly, but I think that was probably a time beam thing. Ooh. See through there, I want to turn the engine braking down. Then down into here, I want to turn it back up. Feels like I'm putting a massive amount of strain through that medium front tyre. Come on, she's starting to change the way she feels. That's a good lap. 34.3, that is faster than quali. That was a great lap. AI riders are starting to peel in. That is very early. Oh, that's very, very early. Mind you, having said that, we'll be at the end of this lap. Got not a lot of fuel left. Yeah, I've seen it, mate. Thank you. Might need to knock that fuel mode down. Yeah. Got onto eco purely because We'll run out if we don't. That might give the back tyre a bit of an easier time. 10.5, 19. Knowing my luck, I'll go in, slap some fresh slicks on, fill it up with gas, and it'll rain. Because it seems to be getting a bit darker. Is that it? Shout of fuel? That's it. It's got nothing. Come on. Come on. Look at this. Oh my god. As if that's actually a thing. What happened to my reserve? We're going to be miles behind the drag curve. It was behind us, Ashley, wasn't it? The Canadian. We're going to have to go full. Pedro. I don't know who's next and who's not. We're going to come out last. Guaranteed. 19th. Oh my god, she's miles up the road as well. Oh my god. How is that even a thing? I mean, we lost, what, 4 or 5 seconds? But still. Only thing I can hope is that they pit again. I said that on the last race, and they didn't, so... Maybe it's just a change of thinking. Maybe we don't need to run round in power mode unless we get into a bit of a scrap. We just run round in eco and save a bit of fuel. Mind you, it was using 18% a lap in full power mode, so she's now 21 seconds up the road. And I've missed that braking point. Oh my god, come on. Make that 23 seconds up the road. We did not even make a place with that other rider going in the pits. And now, this bike just does not want to stop. That's 3 corners on the spin I've run on. What is going off? So much for lessons learned at Brands, eh? There's definitely a rabbit away with the pit stops, though. Oh my god, it's so slow. Feels like we're losing so much time. %. If they don't stop again, we're in a world of trouble. We could be in a world of trouble anyway, but not exactly taking chunks of time out of them anymore. Oh my god, we've gone up another place. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Come on. Apparently we're 1/10 quicker than our fastest race lap. I do not believe it. Not a chance. Half a second quicker. There is no way, not a chance. Got a 34.0. I'd love to know what their pit stop times were. How much time we're actually losing. Must be 10-15 seconds in the pits. I know we almost ran out of fuel, but it only cost us, what, 6 or 7 seconds? And we were 3 seconds in front, so that's a 25-second gap, and we came out 22 seconds behind. All things were being equal, the maths didn't add up, is it? Unless I've just got a schnit pit crew and they'll get better. I don't see how. They're running around in 16th. Having gone the best part of half a second quicker. Right, she's back in now. Let's see where we come out. .11th we've been bumped up to. And she's behind us. 37% fuel left. This 2 more laps, that's going to be tight. That's going to be... Oh, don't. Just then, the brakes, it just did not want to stop. Don't get on that curb, oh my god. It's the old Ride 5 jizz. Everything starts misbehaving when you get a sniff of a win in an endurance race. There you go, look, and again. Same braking point, different result. So you go uber cautious. And it tries to spit you off instead. That was better. How many people have gone in? We're up to 3rd, this is 2nd. Can't see the rider in front stopping. The leader possibly, but not the rider in front. Oh, do you know what? I bet that's that Aprilia that we would have ding-dong with in quali. In fact, there's no betting about it. Pick our moment to go past. Well done, mate. You just let that brake off a little bit then. Pushed us both mega deep into that chicane. Lead is definitely in this lap. There's a fair chance they might win it in the pits. Are you allowed to win it in the pits? I don't think you are here. No, you can't win it in the pits, surely. Oh. Now then. Oh, Ashley's second. How has she got second? Right. You can't win it in the pits, apparently. Who are we behind? A New Zealand or Australian? Flynn. So we ended up 25 points. And I think it was it Lucas? I think it might have been Lucas who was in front of us. But anyway, yeah, that was quite serious, wasn't it? But we've won. We've got 40 points. That was on 47. I'm not sure where that leaves us in the table. So we better have a look. We're up to 4th. Right. So Luana, Ashley and Eleanor. Girl power at the top of there. 47. Right. So we've jumped up a fair bit. Funnily enough, the 3 rivals are up the top. Who else? Abel's down the back and Alex is miles away. Right. So there's still a fair bit of graft to do, isn't there? Right. To the leaderboards and let's see what we can do. Right, so we did a 134.028. That's what we did in the race. That's quick. 32. 34.028. Right, so 33.7. Aprilia 34.1. Yeah, but we've got an absolute pack of monsters in front of us. Right, well, I'll set that as the target. We can muck about with the engine braking a bit more now, though, and go a bit more aggressive. Because we don't have to worry about binning it and losing the race and everything else. Bike setup is locked in. It was a bit better with that lower spring hardness on. I'm going to go a click of oil. Yeah. And I'm going to leave everything like that. We're going to stick a hard front tyre in. And we'll see how we get on. She's uber feisty. That hard front has made a massive difference. Oh, that's a good last corner. Do you know what? It's a start. Come on, get in. That's all we need to do, just piece it together. That's hot, that's hot, that's hot. We're too hot into there every time now. almost lost the front then, locked it up. Ooh, it's not quite as on the limit as last time. Got to get this exit right and then get the chicane right as well. Yes, yes. Better. Better. Yes, good transition. Ooh, bit deep and wide. Kept the power on over the top of the hill, which was brave because it was starting to spin and slide and do all sorts of nasty things. Come on, good last corner, good last corner. No, too deep. Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm quitting at 33.2 because it's just getting a bit stressful. That'll do. 33.261. Look at the potential as well. 33.294. That third sector, we just could not get it right for love nor money. Oh well, let's go and see where we landed. Right, so I reckon what, 6th? 6th, wasn't it? Yeah, 33.2, 33.1. Yeah, we possibly could have got 5th, but I think that is pushing it a little bit too much. If I did a lot of laps, and I mean a lot of laps, I might be able to get it into a mid-32, get rid of about, what, another 6-7 tenths possibly. We're certainly not pushing a 31.9. What's that, 1.3? Yeah, I think we've picked a bit of a dud round for this endurance championship. I don't think the Aprilia is great, but anyway, it's done. We won. That's all that matters. So pole, fastest lap, and the win. That's what we needed to do. Right, finished. Next time is the next round in the Bridgestone Pro Trophy. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked, so it's as much as a surprise for me as it is for you. But thank you for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, all the usual jazz. Fingers crossed. I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe. Peace.